I can never start these videos without sounding completely ridiculous and awkward, so hey guys, welcome to Ask Emma 3, it's my birthday, yeah! I wasn't joking, it genuinely is my birthday, and you're joining me with my birthday present. Oh my god. MacBook. This month's Ask Emma was based on firsts and favourites, and I've taken all the questions you guys asked me on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter and merged them into this text file. So let's go, because we have lots of questions to go through. Brittany Khan asks, what was your first choice of Pokemon? Well, Brittany, I got Pokemon Blue when I was about, oh god, I don't know how old I was. I was young. So my first Pokemon was Charmander. Michael Latempt, I hope I got that right, sorry if I didn't, asks, what is your favourite poem? And my favourite poem is A Poison Tree by William Blake, because I'm a posh English bastard. Jonathan 1995 IZE, sorry I couldn't pronounce that, asks, what was your first automobile crash like? The only car crash I've ever had was when I was in a van travelling to Brighton with my then band, and we were going too fast and caused an 8-car pile-up on a motorway. I wasn't driving, but it was horrible. So I plan on not doing that again. Hee Hopsies, that is an awesome name, asks, who are your favourite band? And for the last 3 years my favourite band has been Placebo. It's Matt Time asks, what was your first hair colour that wasn't natural? Well, Matt, assuming that is your name, I went through a phase when I was about 13 where I dyed my hair black and I had smoky black rings around my eyes and I thought vampires were cool. This is before Twilight, I really am that old. So, black. The Greenling asks, what was your first Nintendo game? The first console I got was an N64. I wasn't old enough to experience the ones before that. So my first Nintendo game was probably Ocarina of Time. Funny Feetable asks, what is your favourite type of soup? Well, Funny Feet, my favourite type of soup is either broccoli and Stilton or leek and potato. And I thought about this question, I thought, oh my god, I sound like a vegetarian. I'm not a vegetarian. Smiley Jamie07 asks, what is your favourite Zelda game and why? Awesome question. I would have to be original and say Ocarina of Time. It was a hard choice between that, Majora's Mask or the Wind Waker, but Ocarina of Time holds so many memories for me. It's just nostalgia. I can't not call that my favourite. Joe Eves asks, what's your favourite fishing technique? Well, Joe, I like to spend my Sundays just standing in a river for 6 hours like a bear, just waiting for fish to get acclimatised to the image of my feet and then swooping it with my bare claws. Erin Malcolm asks, what's your favourite salad leaf? Lettuce? Twitterbug3000 asks, what is your favourite toe? Oh my god. The ones that I don't bang against the corner of my bed. Leani Sparrow, I hope I got that right, asks, what was your first kiss like? It was wet and tonguey and cold and slimy and just disgusting. Mr. Junk Watcher asks, who was your first celebrity crush? Charlie Simpson, who was then just known as Charlie from Busted. I loved Charlie from Busted. My parents used to tease me because of his eyebrows and said, oh, you want to marry his eyebrows? Thanks for mentally scarring me, Mum and Dad. 88 Lorna Bean asks, what's your favourite film? Pulp Fiction or Kill Bill? I can't choose between them. They are both amazing. Aisha, lots of R's, asks, what is your favourite TV show? Scrubs. I've seen every episode, even the last season. That's how dedicated I am to Scrubs. Punk Crazy Cake asks, what was your first time watching Show Me Your Genitals like? It changed my life. Changed my outlook on everything. The Rock Jock 2 asks, what's your favourite US state? I've only ever been to Florida and they were really nice, so I guess I kind of have to say Florida because I can't judge other states if I haven't been in them. I just like being fair, what can I say? CDMS Studios asks, what is your favourite generation of Pokemon and what's your favourite memory while playing a video game? Good questions. You have won the internet, good sir. Favourite generation of Pokemon? Generation 2. Unpopular opinion. My favourite memory while playing a video game was probably the first time that me and my dad beat Ocarina of Time together. I think I was about 8 at the time, maybe 7 or 8. And we beat Ganondorf, like the castle collapsed, and we beat Ganon the Beast, and I remember that moment, like, I know it was ages ago because I'm very old, but it was just a moment of glory because we worked on that game like every night after I came home from, home from school. Can't fucking speak. I'm not starting that story again. Lou Roll 027. Nice. Who's your favourite WWE superstar? Gonna go out and be original and say CM Punk. I got into wrestling in summer 2011 when Punk really had his moment, Summer of Punk, so I guess it's just memories. It's either CM Punk or Jeff Hardy. The Great Neon Ninja asks, who is your favourite hero? Gaming is obviously Link, and my favourite superhero, if you can call him a superhero really, is Batman. You're not Batman. Mr. the Chemical asks, what is your favourite Harry Potter book? Chamber of Secrets, because I'm dumb and there wasn't too much story behind it. Colouring My Sunshine, oh that is such a nice name. What is your favourite sandwich? I like cheese and onion in a sandwich, or coleslaw in a sandwich, but you have to eat that like as soon as you make it, because otherwise the bread just goes blah. What can I say? I like my fillings wet. Oh god, why did I even do that? I'm 21 now, not allowed to make stupid sex jokes. Does that mean I have to stop reading 50 Shades of Grey? Hey! Get it? Because it's just a great big fucking joke. Josien next asks, who's your favourite between Dan and Phil and Jack and Finn? Fuck you! I'm joking. Favourite between Dan and Phil? I can't. Seriously. They're both so different to me. I couldn't really compare them, like put them side by side. Who's your favourite? I've been told a few times that I'm the female Dan is not on fire and that we'd make a really cute couple. I don't know if that's a good thing, because I don't want 500,000 13-year-old girls running after me with tomahawks. Jack and Finn, I have to be honest, if you put them side by side, if I walk past them in the street, I would not be able to tell the difference. I guess I'm just not, it's not that I'm not a big fan, it's just that I've only recently started watching their videos, so I don't know. I think Finn is a bit funnier. Schlangenfrau1, I'm sorry. What's your favourite Cadbury chocolate? Well, I'm gonna like destroy a few people's worlds right now, but I don't like chocolate. What you gonna do? Buddy21 asks, oh 21, I'm 21 now. Kill me. Where was your first crush? My first real life crush was with a guy called Freddie when I was 13. I obsessed over Freddie at school. I used to pretty much follow him around and try and be his friend, not realising that I looked like a complete loser. We never got together, and now I see pictures of me when I was 13 and I can understand why. I'm sorry, Freddie, I'm so sorry. The Greenling, again, greedy fucker, asks, what is your favourite element on the periodic table? Boron. Always boron. Oh my god. Boron. Leo Lion 13 asks, who was your first YouTuber you subscribed to? I think it was probably Smosh. Beauty Books and Music asks, who is your favourite comedic YouTuber other than Dan and Phil? Do you guys think I just sit on the internet and go, Dan and Phil, Dan and Phil, Dan and Phil, Dan and Phil, oh my god, Dan and Phil? Because I don't. I also sleep occasionally. My favourite comedic YouTuber other than Dan and Phil was definitely Alex Day. If you watch Alex Reads Twilight, you might see a couple of similarities in the humour. I like to think that there's a slight trace of his humour in my videos. I'm not sure if there is, but like, his humour just sort of, I don't want to say rubs off on me because that's so wrong. Snorlax and Stuff asks, good name by the way, what was your first band or singer that you really got into? Busted! Nothing But Lauren asks, what is your favourite Pokemon movie? The first one. I still cry. Every time. Decals Wien asks, what is your favourite type of sport? Wrestling. And don't say it's not a sport, because it is a sport, even if it's not real. Courtney Gray asks, what is your favourite object, person, thing ever in this mad world that we live in? Doritos! Wendy Loves 1D asks, who is your favourite from One Direction? Well, seeing as I'm far too old to know any of their names, that one. I think that's, is it Louis? Louis? That one. Faye5590 asks, what's your favourite flavour of ice cream and what's your favourite type of food? Favourite ice cream is cookie dough, Ben & Jerry's, and my favourite type of food is Italian food. Make me spaghetti bolognese and I will mount you. Okay, that's the YouTube comments done. Let's go on to Twitter. Maxine1211 asks, what was your first job? My first job was working in a shoe shop in my local town, and they hated me because our biggest weekend was August bank holiday. That was the weekend before all the kids went back to school. And that's also the weekend that Reading Festival is on. And I told my boss that I wasn't going to go to Reading, and then a week before I went, oh, by the way, I'm going to Reading. And she phoned me every night on my house phone and my mobile from that time until I quit, asking me when I was going to hand in my notice. If I knew then what I knew now, I wouldn't have quit. I would have been like, yeah, pfft. But you live and learn. I went to Reading and it was so worth it. Kevinos, or Kevinos, I'm sorry, I don't know, asks, what's your favourite Pokemon game? Heart Gold. I would say the original Gold, but the remake was just so well done. Sebastian YT asks, what was your first CD? First CD my parents bought for me was Spice World by the Spice Girls, and my first CD that I ever bought was American Idiot by Green Day. Good choice, I know. Miss Ninja asks, who was your first YouTuber you had a crush on? I think when I was about 16 it was probably Anthony from Smosh. Don't judge me. And finally on Facebook, Timothy Sullivan asks, what's your favourite insult to use when someone pisses you off? I usually just make it simple and just say you're an arse, or you're an arse bag. You know, it usually contains the word arse. So there you go. I'm glad we went through that together. Thanks for joining me, I guess. I don't have a topic for next month, so it's going to be a free-for-all. You can ask me any question if I haven't been asked it already and it's interesting or funny or weird. It should be in the next video around mid-December, so you've got until then to leave in the comments below any questions you want to know, or leave them on my Facebook or my Twitter. That's all I have, right? Oh, and Tumblr, you can ask me on emmablackery.com and go in the ask box if you like, because people don't go on there. Bye! Hey, by the way, look, I can use a remote to stop now, so yeah. Technology.